Nike Basketball and Kyrie Irving are celebrating Filipino hoops culture with the new Nike Kyrie 6. Anywhere you go in the country, there are unique basketball courts, made and painted by hand, true expressions of the communities that built them and our country's collective love for the game. The latest Kyrie signature is the ultimate tribute to that. With the details of the shoe is really incredible. So obviously what's most stand out is this hologram pattern that you're going to see that's really surrounding the heel and making its way almost to the midfoot. So that goes around both of the shoes. The seeing eye pattern is going to appear on the Kyrie 6s on most colorways. On the other city packs, it's there as well, but what's behind that is really what's so special about it. If you look really closely at the hologram, it's really photos of different outdoor courts in the Philippines. It really celebrates a true grit of Filipino basketball. You know, this was our court, man. I mean, I grew up here. This court raised me. This is where I really learned how to play basketball, like really learn how to play the game for real. There's puddles. We dry these puddles ourselves. We'd pick up a walis and really dry it. All these lines, every start of the summer you would have to paint it yourself. But on the medial side of each of the straps, of these midfoot straps, here you see the sun, which is a shout out to the sun and the Philippine flag. But what they've done is they've really kind of made that center part of it a basketball, which I think is really cool. I'm making a petition to make that the actual sun on the actual flag. I don't think anyone says no. And on the other side, on the left foot, there's a PH in graffiti almost font. That's a real shout to how kids paint the courts, the people who play on the courts and live around the courts. They really take care of it. They really make it their own. They really storytell on it by painting on it. Our court doesn't really have a left corner right here. This chapel wasn't here before. And then when they built the chapel, someone messed up the measurements and then it just ate up the whole entire left corner. So, what you would do when you'd play here was, and you were playing against someone who wasn't from here, you'd really bring them hard to the left side and then just stop right there. And, they'd run into the wall. You turn, you have an open jump shot, you have an open lane. So many guys who weren't from here would run into that wall and just not knowing that it was there. It's an imperfect court, but that's why we liked it. It's a true home court for us. It really has a lot of spirit, really has a lot of character, and there's 100,000 courts just like this all over the Philippines, and that's why it's so great that the Nike Kyrie 6 is really paying tribute to that, and it's really special, the way that they recognize how basketball is loved and lived here in the Philippines like that. Shout out Kyrie Irving, shout out Nike Basketball. We appreciate you guys giving us the tip of the hat and giving us this shoe and allowing all of us to tell our story.